Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Sanika. Today I am creating a watercolor rainbow card. Watercolors are one of my favorites, and I just love rainbows. So today I'm using what's called a wet on dry technique, and that's where your paper is dry and you have a heavy wet brush that you are using on your background. And so I just tape down my card front to my Epicurean hardboard, which is perfect because it will keep your card front or your project from warping. And because it's taped down and the Epicurean hardboard is heat resistant, you can also dry your project on the hardboard as well, and it will also help to stop the warping. That right there is called Craftsmates Lockables from Michaels, and I got that from Jennifer McGuire. So instead of having just one container of water, now I have like 7 or 8 mini containers of water. So I always have fresh water on hand. I'm gonna go through and just add color to my card front in rainbow order using my Mission Gold watercolors. And because, like I said, it's a wet on dry technique, my card front is a watercolor cardstock. It is dry. And I'm picking up lots of pigment onto my brush as I add it to the card front. And I'm just going to go in rainbow order all the way down my card. So with the watercolors, they tend to be foolproof almost. So if you make mistakes and you catch them quick enough, you can fix them. And so in a minute, I'm going to get some green into my blue and I'll be able to fix it. So let's hold on for 1 second so you can see that process. Because with a little bit of water and a little bit more pigment from my palette, I was able to pick that up. So there's the green into the blue. I'm going to pick up some more blue. I'm going to add a little more water, and voila, the mistake is gone. I'm going to heat set my project while it's still on the Epicurean, like I mentioned before. When I take this off, I'm going to pull the tape back onto itself, and that way it helps to prevent the tape from tearing my project. And trust and know that this tape will tear a project, will pull your ink up off of your project. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. So you really want to take your time. I'm getting ready to add some splatter. Who doesn't love splatter, right? So I'm using my Kiritaki opaque white ink. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it, and then I'm just going to flick it onto my card front using a paintbrush. And I'm going to also get some Tim Holtz black ink, black soot distress ink, and I'm going to splatter some black onto the front of my card as well using that paintbrush. It is just one of the best embellishments that you can add to a card that really just brings some dimension to it. My sentiments came from 2 places this time. Little Yellow Bicycle is words, which is the hello. It's a die cut that I have. I die cut it like 4 or 5 times to really give it, to make it really nice and thick and give it lots of dimension on my card. And then the beautiful came from the Honeybee Hello Gorgeous Sentiment Stamp Set. So I'm getting ready to make a mistake. I did not cut out my panel, my card front panel, to actually fit onto a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. It's actually bigger than that right now. And so I won't notice that until I start making my card front, which I'm doing right now. I cut it out of an 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper, and I cut it at 4 1/4, and now I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. And even though I've done all of that, it's still going to come out off. I don't know why I can't cut a card perfectly, but I still have to go back and trim it down some. I used to order pre-done card bases, but I stopped that for a little while. And then I just get like the 110-pound cardstock from Michaels, and I just make the adjustments. So that's what I did right there. And then I'm going to notice that it's not going to fit on my card front. It's too big. So I'm going to have to pull up the hello because it's not going to fit in my Gemini Junior. And so that's what I'm busy now doing, trying to pull it up as gently as possible so I don't have to cut the hello. And so I was able to do that, as you can see right there. I'm picking a rectangle stitch border die. I'm going to tape it down so it doesn't move. And I'm going to put it into my Gemini Junior die cutting machine, my electric die cutting machine. I've had the Gemini for a couple months now, and it is like amazing. It's small enough to sit on my desk, and it's just low maintenance. No cranking it out, no having to move stuff out the way so the arm can crank. It's just like turn it on, put it in, and boom diggity, there it is. And so that's done. I will say that the plates that go in there have warped a lot faster than my other die cutting machine. But other than that, I love it. The adhesive that I'm using is Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. I'm really enjoying that right now. I picked it up a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to glue that back down onto my card front. And I'm almost finished with my card. I'm going to add some foam adhesive to the back. I tried to reuse some foam adhesive that I had for another project, but it was not laying properly. So I had to get fresh adhesive to use for this project. And I'm just going to make sure that I've completely evenly laid out the foam tape so there's no buckling in the card. It won't have any dips in it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then once I'm finished with that, I'm going to pull the tape off the back. And I'm going to adhere it to my card base. And then I'm going to start looking for some embellishments to go on the front of my card. Here lately, I have been I'm always into my, what do you call those things? I can't think of the name of it. But Pretty Pink Posh has their Posh droplets. And so that's going to go in front of my, and enamel dots. There you go. And enamel dots. I put my enamel dots on first. And then I'm going to add some white ones and then some black ones. And then I'm going to add some Pretty Pink Posh droplets. And I'm going to use my Marvy picker tool, jewel picker tool, to pick up those little bitty jewels. Add them to my card. There it is, the Marvy picker tool. It's like the best thing ever. It's like $8 on like Simon Says stamp. And it's amazing. No more trying to pick up itty bitty things with my fingers. And so there's my card. All done. So if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification button if you would like to see more videos from me. And you'll get a ding every time I do a new video. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.